Hello, I'm here to talk about how to use Shakespeare in business. Or, if you like, I'd like to talk briefly about Shakespeare for the busy executive. And the idea is not to waste time by quoting Shakespeare, but rather how to avoid the waste of time when preparing a presentation, literally, on any subject. Now, is it true or not that the most critical aspect of any public presentation is to galvanize the attention of the audience? And isn't it equally true that a sprinkle of judicious and elegant humor can enliven even the driest of subjects? And this is where Shakespeare comes in. For many, if not for most, Shakespeare is considered an unavoidable and necessary obstacle to overcome in order to complete high school. Or alternatively, it is considered the pursuit of academics or actors, or maybe worse, the pursuit of snobbish practitioners of literature. But it is not so. Shakespeare is an almost inexhaustible source of quotations, of humor, and of ideas suited to any subject. But there are two difficulties in finding the quotations. The first is that there are so many. But in this book, Your Daily Shakespeare, an arsenal of verbal weapons to drive your friends into action and your enemies into despair, I have listed over 10,000 situations, suitable and quotations suitable for a sharp, precise and amusing quotation that can serve several purposes as follows: to win an argument, to close a sale, get a job or a raise, to attack an adversary, or to defend yourself against an unjust accusation, or to create a powerful introduction or a perfect epilogue to your written or verbal presentations, or to apply memorable words to assert your ideas, or alternatively, to apply soothing lines to remedy an error or to exit gracefully from a tight spot. I will show you in my presentation how to get the respect of the intelligent, to expose the emptiness of the fool, to dismantle the insolence of the arrogant, and to ridicule the claims of your political opponent. The second difficulty is how to easily find and select the quotation. And this is where you will find the book Your Daily Shakespeare an inseparable tool. You see, there have been many Shakespearean dictionaries printed in the last 400 years, but they all list the quotes play by play. So you need to know the quote beforehand in order to find it, which somewhat defeats the point. Or you must literally wade through all the 37 plays and the 100+ sonnets and many more poems to find what properly fits the situation or the point you are trying to make. In Your Daily Shakespeare, instead, the quotations are listed by situation, of which the analytical index lists over 10,000 situations. And for each entry you will find the situation, the quote, tips on how to use it, and the context in which the original situation appears in the play, the poem, or the sonnet. But there is more. Much more than I can condense and summarize in this short presentation. But in my actual presentation, I will provide you insights, tools, examples, and tips on how to bring out the brilliant speaker that is already in you, or dormant in you. And I will show you how, from now on, your presentations will not only be brilliant, but also memorable. And, what is most important, I will show you how you can easily create for yourself a large portfolio of memorable quotation that you can remember by heart while having fun in doing so. Now you will say, give me some examples. I'll try these few ones. There must be few, as in this short presentation. I have to be limited, but in the book you will find, as I said, more than 10,000. So, for example, your adversary or your political opponent or an unruly member of your audience accuses of something which is unfair, untrue, or both. start by saying, "Thy lips rot off." The quote will stop him in his tracks, while the others most likely will start laughing, after which you can counteract the accusation or the criticism, or both. Now, do you want to lodge a criticism, for example about education? Squeeze in a reference to the monster Caliban, who in the play The Tempest says to his master and teacher, "You taught me language, and my profit on it is that I know how to curse." Or, does a female colleague get angry with you? How about removing the anger by using the words of King Richard III? "How wonderful when angels are so angry." And by the way, the quote could equally apply to your wife, girlfriend, or significant other. Now, do you want to tell the audience about your achievements and yet soften the potentially negative impact associated with praising ourselves? How about something like this? "I'm quite aware, as Shakespeare says, that it will come to pass that every braggart shall be found an ass. But I feel it necessary to let you know that," and then describe your achievement. Now, I will stop here, and I hope I have conveyed the tenor, the content, and the flavor of my presentation, called Shakespeare for the Busy Executive. See you soon, and the heavens give safety to your purposes. Thank you.